Hello, everybody. My name is Ray. Welcome to the Evangelical Dark Web. Today I just want to do some real talk with y'all about the situation of the United States of America. And I gotta say, I think we're living in Star Wars land. If you watch the prequel trilogy, and I didn't watch the prequel trilogy until 2020. That was the first time in my life that I ever watched the prequel trilogy because I was a late bloomer when it came to being a Star Wars fan. But in 2020, I watched the Star Wars prequel trilogy for the first time, and I gotta say, I was actually overwhelmed by it. Like, the bar was low and they exceeded it, is what I'm trying to say. Like, everyone kind of like rags on it, but when I actually watched it for the first time, it was a lot better than people said it was. It wasn't. They had good concepts. They didn't execute them perfectly or competently at all times in all areas, but they had good concepts. And one of the concepts that the prequel trilogy does really well is that it allows for you to understand Anakin Skywalker, that he is this very powerful would be Jedi, but he's consistently doubted by his superiors. And then if you look at the events in the prequel trilogy, the Jedi are not a force for good. Neither is Palpatine, but the Jedi are not a force for good in the prequel trilogy. They're actually a force for evil. The separatists were justified in wanting to separate from the Republic. The Republic was basically a pseudo United Nations, but for the galaxy. And the Outer Rim territories were treated unfavorably compared to the core planets. So if you look at that, they were justified in wanting to leave the Republic. But the Jedi were the force of the Republic to make sure that these outlying territories, these Outer Rim planets, do not leave. So, what am I trying to say? I guess I'm trying to relate it back to that conversation between Padme and Anakin, where Anakin says to Padme, "You're starting to sound like a separatist." And then Padme talks about how, the Republic I once believed in is no longer there. And I think that's where America is right now. I think the Republic we once believed in, the Republic we grew up on, the Republic of which the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence founded, is not here anymore. That's sad. And I see two possibilities moving forward. One, we're just going to witness the judgment of God. And the second possibility is that God is pushing America to the brink in order to restore America in a way that we will have zero doubt that God is responsible. You see this repeatedly, especially in the Old Testament, where a lot of events happen, and they happen in a very certain way so that Israel knows that God is responsible. The plagues of Egypt. One plague could have solved everything. But God wanted Israel to have no doubt that it is the Lord who is delivering them from Egypt. He wanted to leave zero doubt. He hardened the Pharaoh's heart so that they would know that there would be no doubt that this nation would be restored because of the Lord. And that's why it took frogs, gnats, flies, a bloody Nile River, and then eventually the firstborn of Egypt. That's why it took all those plagues, so that there would be no doubt that the Lord was responsible. And I just think we should pray for that. And we should pray for that confidently. We should pray that the Lord's will be done. So I just wanted to share these thoughts. And, I'm here with you all. I don't hate my audience like a lot of conservative media does. A lot of Christian media hates their audience as well. So, let me know what you think about what I think. I think we're living in Star Wars land. The Prequel Trilogy, which I suppose is a step up from the sequel trilogy. But that's where I think we are. So, this is the Evangelical Dark Web. If you like this content, do also share and subscribe. That'll really help an independent content creator get ahead while big tech giants are clamping down. So, I will catch you on the next one.